Hi, I'm Ellie. Welcome to my channel. What do I do? That's a good question I should probably have asked myself before I started this, but well, here we are. I like music, which is a very generic description. I'm fully aware. I figured I'd give it a go. The thing is, I really like a few bands. I like a lot of different songs. I like quite a few albums, but when it comes to full artists, I'm very particular about the ones that I like, the ones I support, the ones where I really listen to everything, the ones where I would call myself a fan of the whole artist. I figured to start this, the best thing to do would to give you a top 5 of my favourite artists. Number 5 on the list, 21 Pilots. I've liked 21 Pilots since the Blurryface era. I'm one of those people. Thing is, I didn't really know the fan base before the Blurryface era. I didn't know the band before the Blurryface era. Obviously the first song I heard was Stressed Out. Can't wait to see what people have to say about that. So my favourite song by 21 Pilots is A Car of Torture Death, simply because it's a fantastic song for when you're driving late at night on your own, and I don't know if any of you have a sort of scenery where you can see a city from far away, but when I'm driving towards a city, or my city from far away, and I can see all the lights and everything, and the Car of Torture Death starts playing, that makes me very emotional. Favourite album is Vessel. I know they're probably coming back soon. Personally, I would like them to maybe take a month or two more off, simply because I personally am not ready for them to be everywhere again, because they really were everywhere. Definitely looking forward to what they will bring out in future, because I love their lyrics. Lyrics to me are the most important thing about music. I love their lyrics. I love the way they express themselves. Their music is really unique, or it was anyway. Everyone's copying it now. I've never seen them live. I'm working on it, and that would be cool if they came back, because I could see them live, and I would really like that. Number 4 on my list is My Chemical Romance. I don't mind the fact that they're not a band right now. Don't know if they ever will be a band again. I won't lose hope, but like, if they choose not to, then that's fine as well. My favourite album is Three Cheers. Three Cheers? Three Cheers. Favourite song? Mama. Simply because it's just one of those that when you're walking around it feels pretty cool, you know. It definitely puts me in a good mood. It makes me feel empowered, it makes me feel good about myself. They have these lyrics that are so strong, this music that's so loud and almost aggressive in many ways and powerful, and then suddenly you'll have a song that's so heartfelt and so touching. Most of Three Cheers is that for me. It's all those songs that are powerful on the surface, and then when you listen to them you hear how vulnerable they are. It's something that I need sometimes, and I do appreciate that a lot, and I do miss them, but they're all doing really well right now. I'm really excited about all their projects that they're doing right now outside the band, so that's cool. Number 3, my third favourite band is Paris. I'm really great at getting into bands just after they've toured near me. That's like my talent. I've been listening to Paris for some time, like just sort of in the background always occasionally, but I wasn't really paying that much attention, and then a few months back, last autumn I think it was, I had a few days where I listened to nothing but White Noise, their album, for days and days and days. I was like, these people are so talented, this is such a good band. I really like them. Got to see if they're here soon. It turns out they've been in the city near me literally a day before. This keeps happening to me. I always get into bands just after they've been near me. The thing is, because I'm not in America or something, because I'm in Europe, I end up having to wait for like 2 or 3 years until they come back, which is top notch. Love that. Favourite album's still White Noise. You and I, favourite song, sounds basic, kinda, I don't know. I don't really know what the consensus is on that. I would die for Lingon, and I'm not even joking, I would die for her. Her voice is end me. With Paris, it's really her vocals that for me make it all. And another thing, of course, is that their music is just kinda different. I don't know, it's different but in a more generic way than 21 Pilots. I don't know how to describe it, but I really appreciate the way they use synth in I guess rock music kinda, I don't know, it just feels really border, it feels like they're touching on a border that hasn't been touched on much, and I can really appreciate that. And Lingun, like, all my life, honestly. Number 2 on the list, All Time Low. They shot up my list when I saw them live last year. It was so good live. They're just like a really fun band, they're really silly guys, they're really nice, they're really polite. My favourite album is Future Hearts. My favourite song on it is probably Guts. I only say that because I don't want to say Therapy. But Therapy is, I remember when they played it live and I started crying so hard, and I know everyone kind of does, but the thing is that everyone does because it's just such a good song. It's a song that you need at 3 o'clock in the morning when nothing makes sense, kind of thing. And I think a lot of people have that problem, that nothing makes sense at 3 o'clock in the morning. I just think it's a really well written song. I think it's got clever lyrics, I think it's really honest, heartfelt. Again, a band I've been listening to for quite some time, but only really something I started to fully appreciate about a year ago probably. My music taste basically cemented a year ago. Uni does that to you. My number 1 favourite band, something nobody who's ever encountered me on social media is surprised by at all. It's Panic! I'm Fall Out Boy. Most people have that ride or die band. To me, it's Fall Out Boy. I would do a lot of things for Fall Out Boy. Top of the list is probably Spending All My Money, which is like, stop. My favourite album for the longest time was Say Rock and Roll, but honestly recently it's become Infinity on High, simply because, again, it's a 3 o'clock in the morning album. I feel that album really keeps me grounded. It speaks to my Ravenclaw soul. It's that aesthetic, that sort of city lights, night time, there's something dreamy about it, and I'm a real sucker for dreamy imagery. My favourite song is Afterlife of the Party, which is on Infinity on High. Nobody's surprised by these facts. Fine. I saw them for the first time 2 weeks ago. At the point that I'm filming this, 2 weeks ago yesterday, so I'm still... They are very good. They are insanely good, and that might partly be down to the fact that they just mean so much to me, and that I love their music so much, and that they are so talented, and that Patrick Stumptus has my favourite voice that I've ever heard. Like, his voice is murdered me. And they seem like really, really sweet guys, and friends of mine who've met them say they're sweet, friends of mine who've worked with them say they are lovely people, so respectful, and I love the way they've grown in their sound. I love the way they've grown personally. I love the way they've changed. I know a lot of people don't like that. I know it's not for everyone, the way they've developed, but it's something that I can really appreciate. And if you can't, then that's fine. And we all love how it tastes, and we all can't help it. But their development and the way they've changed and never been scared to change really means a lot to me, and I owe this band quite a lot. These are my top 5 favourite bands. I'm doing 5 because, not because I struggled to find 10 bands I like, but simply because once it gets past 5, I can't decide anymore. So a lot of the bands I like separate albums of theirs, I like separate songs of theirs, but anything past sort of 7 is just a bit of a mess. So I just did top 5. I hope this was somewhat interesting. I hope you're somewhat intrigued. I'd be super grateful if you stuck around, if you waited to see what more's to come, and thank you for watching this.